it's important for every horse owner to know how to check their horse's vital signs and also know what's normal for that horse. So it's very important for you to be able to check your horse's temperature, heart rate, and respiratory rate. And also, it's really important to actually check for your horse's digital pulse. So these are all things that, if your horse becomes unwell and you call the vet, it's very likely that these are some of the questions that your vet is going to ask you. What's the temperature of your horse? What's the heart rate? These are things that your vet is going to need to know that's going to help them to assess your horse's health. So today, I'm going to show you how to check your horse's temperature, heart rate, respiratory rate, and also I'll show you how to check the horse's digital pulse. So to check your horse's temperature, you're going to need a thermometer and some kind of lubrication. You can use Vaseline or KY jelly. And when you're standing behind your horse, you don't want to stand directly behind your horse. You want to stand off to the side. And a lot of times, like if your horse is not going to raise his tail, a lot of times he just starts scratching it. They'll start to raise it. And then you can take their tail and pull off to the side. So you can get these thermometers from any feed store, Tractor Supply, anything like that. She's shedding. And I'm going to lubricate. And it is clean because every time you use it, after you use it, you want to wash it with soap and water or wipe it down with alcohol. Make sure your hands are clean. I'm going to get a little bit of lubrication on the tip. Okay. Then from here, like I said, you can start scratching the butt, have them raise their tail, take their tail to the side. You want to hold on to this thermometer. You can either, attach a string clip on it, because I know it sounds gross, but they can suck this thermometer in. So you need to hold on to it. So you can use a digital or mercury. It doesn't matter. You're just going to slowly insert. And a lot of times they'll just raise their tail for you. And then you're going to hold it, wait till it beeps. And a normal temp for an adult horse is 99 to 102 degrees. It will vary a little bit depending on the horse. But for an adult horse, that's pretty normal. So I'm just going to wait for it to beep. And you're just going to have to wait. There we go. Good. Take it out. So she's about 100.6. So that's pretty normal for her. So now I'm going to show you how to check your horse's respiratory rate. So this is very easy. What you're going to do is you're going to stand off to the side and you're going to watch your horse's chest, or you can place your hand on it to feel it. And you're going to watch them breathe in and breathe out. And what you're looking for is you want the inhalation and the exhalation. You want that to be the same length. You want it to be equal. So I can't really tell. She has a lot of fur. I can kind of tell. I'm going to place my hand on there. And at rest, for a normal respiratory rate, it would be 18 to 15 beats per minute, kind of from a watch. Okay. So I'm going to put my hand on there, and I'm going to time that for 15 seconds. Now I'm going to times that by 4, and that's going to be my beats per minute. So she's about 9 beats per minute, and that's very normal for her. Okay, so to check the horse's heart rate, I like to check it through their digital artery. So horses, they have them on all 4 lower legs. You can feel for it. And this is usually the best spot, about right here underneath their ankle. You'll feel like this bundle. They're like cord-like structure, and it's their artery, vein, and vessel. It's actually a good sign if it's hard to find, because that tells you, especially with a healthy horse, it's going to be hard to locate that artery, okay? So you're going to have to just palpitate, find that hollow, I try to feel that hollow spot right below the ankle. And when I find You don't want to use your thumb because your thumb has a heartbeat in it. So you just kind of want to just feel around there. Try to feel that bundle. Okay, right there. Then I'm going to kind of push it towards the fetlock mode. It's very subtle. And then from here, I would take out my watch, count it for 15 seconds, then times that by 4, and then that would be my beats per minute. And then from here, I can feel, the strength of that pulse. If it's pounding, if it's abnormally strong, that could be a red flag. That could be an indicator that, the horse has some inflammation in their leg or their hoof, some lameness issues, an abscess. So it's just telling me, because every time the horse's heartbeat pumps, it's pushing blood down into the hoof, okay, from this artery. And if there's some kind of blockage, some kind of inflammation going on to where that artery can't push that blood through the vessels below, then that's going to cause the artery, that blood to pump stronger, okay? So it's the strength, not the speed. So you just have to feel around. It can be hard to feel. And if you can't feel it, that's actually kind of a good sign. So right there, I pushed against the fetlock a little bit. Yeah, it's really subtle. So that's how you check a horse's heart rate. That's how you can check for their digital pulse. Being able to check your horse's vital signs, knowing what's normal, is extremely important, and it's just good horsemanship.